Hello! Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat at ako po ay magbibigay ng aking life experience during my K1 visa application. So today is our day 28 of married life. I just want to make a diary or a documentation about my marriage life because for me this is a very vital decision I have made in my entire life. So I'm just cherishing every moment that I'm having with my husband, and I hope it will be a successful marriage. So anyway, let's go back to my K1 visa experience. What are my struggles? So first thing is financial documents. Ang hirap pong kausapin ang ating mga partner in regards to financial document. However, through proper communication, we can easily settle it. For example, sabihin mo na kung ayaw natin mag-aksaya ng pera, ng oras, at ng effort, dapat ibigay lahat ng documents na kakailanganin mo. Okay? Iniyakan ko yan. Kasi, sa totoo lang, hindi naman kompleto yung financial documents ko. Sapat na siya, pero meron yung mga missing documents. Pero buti na lang, hindi naman hinanap ng consul. So, we're glad about that. So, ano ba yung mga missing documents? For example, yung bank statement. Wala kami nun. Ang meron lang kami nun yung very important daw, yung income tax return, at saka yung investment account ng hubby ko kasi wala siyang work. So, yung investment account, tsaka yung income tax return ng aming co-sponsor. Yun lang. And in regards to yung mga bank statement, social security, they are all confidential. Ayaw bigay ng aking co-sponsor din at saka ng aking petitioner, which is my fiancé. Also, ano ba yung iniyakan ko? Yung na-refuse ako. So, in my previous videos na umiyak ako dahil na-refuse. First interview ko is March 10, 2026. I was refused due to missing document. That was the Hong Kong police clearance. And I just want to add na nag-agency po kami. And however, yung agency na ginamit namin or binayadan namin para tulungan kami, via email lang kami nag-uusap. So, it's our responsibility, me and my husband responsibility, to double check the instruction. Ako naman, nabasa ko yung instruction na if you live abroad for more than 6 months, you need to ask a request of police clearance in that country. Ang nasa utak ko, lived. So, meaning tumira lang yung parang citizenship, parang ganyan pagkakaintindi ko. Hindi pala. Meaning, live, nagtrabaho ka doon, nagstay ka doon, kahit hindi ka citizen. So, yun to yung meaning ng police clearance. So, anyway, iniyakan ko yun. So, that's all my struggles. And ikaw, you can comment in my video what are the struggles you are having right now. Maybe I could help you or I could ease your worries through my experiences and prayers. So that's all. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe, like, suggest, comment. I'm just here. I want to help you, so you need to comment, okay? Thank you.